welcome to a new art blog on this blog that is my channel. Uh, it's kind of a new week. How you doing, guys? How you doing with this pandemic, with the inside life? We are all living in our houses. We are making the things we love, but in a very reduced space, and that is kind of weird. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but it's something that maybe in some moments it's kind of a rush for your creativity. I don't know if rush is the word, but imagine it kind of a sugar rush, like when you got this huge amount of energy and you just let it go through your hands or your voice in a piece of paper, in a I don't know. I'm just speaking for speak. Okay, what I'm doing in this blog is kind of the same that in the last art blog. I'm trying to improve my abilities, making draws of scenes, of spaces, of places of the house, basically, because I want to make better scenarios. I hope that I'm spelling that well is scenario. I'm trying to make backgrounds. That is my stuff. So I'm trying to make this bathroom this time. It's not a complicated frame. I know that. And sometimes when I'm doing this kind of stuff, this kind of really specific, easy things. Well, not that easy, but easy. It's not something complicated. The first thing I searched for in Google images was a Chicago city skyline, and I found it so hard to draw that I think, no, that's not for me yet. I need to draw something more easier. And I found this picture of a bathroom, really simple, and it has this perspective that I love because it's really intuitive. I don't know if that is a word in English, but you see the perspective is we call perspectiva caballera. I don't know. I really don't know what is the translation of that, of caballera, but it's a perspective that you can see three walls. You can see the floor and two walls, and it's really simple. It's really simple. So you can project the lines from the horizon line, and I don't know what's the vertical line, and then you can project a third line out there. Whatever. This kind of perspective, it's really useful when you start making drawing, painting, or whatever, because you can project the lines, and over those lines you can make these things with volume. And as you have these squares projected in the floor and walls, you can project the volume of the things you are trying to draw. So it's kind of a guide. In obviously I'm trying to draw the squares, because it's a bathroom and it has this what's the word for that? I will try to to Google Google it. Is azulejos, tiles. What that's the word. Okay, it's tiles. You can see the tiles of the floor and the wall in the bathroom. So it's a guide for me when I'm drawing, but at the same time it's part of this scenario. It's part of the background, and that makes this draw very for beginners, I think. And I think that I'm on this category. Oh, God. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sometimes I really question myself. I ask myself why I'm doing this, and it's because I'm learning at the time I'm making this. So I feel embarrassed. Oh God. Well, I feel shame on my draws sometimes and how I speak English. But that just ends when someone that really speak in English hear me talk, and they say, "Okay, man, you are just exaggerating that because you speak really well for someone that says that can speak in English or speak really good." I think that it's difficult because when you have no one to talk, like if you are living in a country where everybody speaking English, it's easier, don't? Well, this is the line art of the draw. You can see what I'm talking about. There is this door on the right side of the picture, and there is the other parts of the bath. It's really simple. I'm trying to find the right pen brush, and I have these three. The first one that is a really wide nib, and the second one that's medium, and the final one that I used in the last last video art blog is the fine one. So now I'm going to use the medium size. It's kind of really good. This one was acquired in Alibaba. I don't know what's the word. How can you pronounce that? AliExpress. Well, you can buy it on China by delivery. They ship your order, that kind of stuff. It's really a cheap one. It's not really expensive. You can buy one for a few dollars, but you can find these other ones that are more professional, but it's kind of the same. The one that I used in the last video, it was a pen brush, fine. I think that was the small one, and it's really good. I've been using this for a long time, and it's really a great pen brush for those kind of draws that you are not using a lot of water on your paper. You are using just the amount of water you need to paint with watercolor. That, as you know, is just a thin cape layer, a thin layer of paint that's dry. So you need to hydrate. You need to put water on that for use that painting. So the pigments. Oh this is the kind of moments when I say I need to have a bigger dictionary of English words, because I need to say these kind of things that in Spanish are so simple but in English are complicated. How can you say that the pigments of the painting just float on the water you just drop? Well, that is I'm trying to say. So the pen brush is really useful for that. It was a great discovering for me a few years ago. I never thought that it was a pencil with water inside that you can refill as many times as you want, and it's so useful for this kind of draws. I really love this. And well, as you will see in the final part of this video, or in your own bathrooms has not a lot of colors. It's just white and some chrome parts and porcelain parts, so it's kind of white and gray and black. That's all. So that's the colors or the tones I'm using in this draw, except for the door that you see in the right side of the picture, that this really not, it have not a really vibrant color. It's kind of a really soft orange. So I will left that door for the end. Now I'm trying to paint the shadows that project some kind of light source in the right, in the top and right part of the scenario. When you are drawing this kind of scenes, you need to understand that you have a lot of objects in a space, and those objects project shadows from a light source in some place in the space. So you need to imagine that light, that source of light, that can be a window, can be a light on the floor, a light on the roof, not on the floor. This is not a discotheque, but it can be a candle, a lantern. It can be a lot of things. It can be the moon, can be the stars, it can be a lamp. In this case, I can imagine that in a bathroom like this, the source of light can be a window behind that door that is in the front of the drawing, of the scene, of the frame. But I also can see that those whites surface is not just a guy making surf, is surface, white surface of the things in the bathroom, and that shadow below that metal holders indicate that it's a light in the roof. It have to be some kind of artificial light in the roof, and this other light source in the right side of the draw, of the scene, of the picture. In this case, this is it's a picture, it's a photography, it's a photo, so the light is over there. But we have this dark wall, because it's always a wall more dark than the others, and that give you the sensation of profundity, of deep. Profundity is not an English word. I realize that now. It's deep. You can see the depth in a 2D draw. That is kind of the magic of this kind of works, that you can imagine the 3D world just with lines, good, just with colors, with shadows and lights. So in the end, this whole thing, this whole exercise of draw these things I'm making in these videos is imagine that word, that 3D word, that effect I want to make better in. I really want to make myself a better illustrator. I want to make myself a better filmmaker. I want to make myself a better English speaker, and the only way I can get that goals is just making it. You can't wake up in the morning and say, I want to be a really great illustrator, but then the rest of the day you are not drawing. They say that motivation is a ghost, is a trap, that the really important thing is the compromise with actions that you can make every day, because you are not going to be the best, or you're not going to be better in your area if you're not wake up in the morning and say, today I'm going to draw. And that is something for me. When I record this video, when you are looking at me drawing, I didn't want to this day, but I motivate myself and say, today we are going to make this, and tomorrow we are going to record the voice, the off voice. And this is all about this blog, and this is the bathroom I just draw. So this is the result. I hope you like it. I hope that I can make more videos like this. Goodbye. Or no, wait a little bit. Can you give me a like? Yes, if you like this video, give me a like. Then goodbye.